A few months ago, we found out that the Cybertruck is not capable of CCS charging. Someone tried to plug in the CCS adapter on the Cybertruck, but it doesn't work. They even took all this apart so they can get the charge port out and plug the adapter in, and it still wouldn't work at the CCS charger. It would just not charge. So then shortly after that, I made a video because I had the idea that you can charge the Cybertruck probably with the ChadeMo adapter, because the ChadeMo adapter just plugs right in. But I have never verified this. So today is the day. These here are the two adapters that I was talking about. This is the ChadeMo adapter that I said probably can charge the Cybertruck. I never tested it because we didn't have the Cybertruck back then, but now we do. So now it's time to test out if this works, because this will definitely plug into the Cybertruck here without any issues. I did have a viewer comment on my video about this. He said he had the Cybertruck and he had this adapter, and he said it did not charge. Which it is possible that it does not work. There's electronics in here, and Teslas can identify what is plugged in if it's one of their own products. So there's a possibility that the Cybertruck will identify this as a ChadeMo adapter and then not charge because the Cybertruck is not programmed to do so. That is a possibility. Now that's it. This here's the CCS adapter. This is the original Tesla CCS adapter, and this can't be plugged in. This is not long enough, this part right here, to actually go in there. So it can't be used. But also, when that was tested, when they disassembled that whole side and plugged this in and tested it, it still would not charge. At that point in time, they mentioned that it says in the software that it is CCS capable, but it would not work. So we don't know. So at this point, we really don't know what to expect. We know we cannot plug this one in, and we know we don't have another one that will plug in. And no, I'm not going to take apart all that stuff over there just to see if this works. But I definitely will go to town and plug this here in at a ChadeMo. We'll probably go to Electrify America, plug this in and see if this will charge the Cybertruck. And by the way, have you noticed this cool mat that I have here? This is a mat from EVBase. It's a Cybertruck mat. It matches perfectly in here. It's the perfect size. It matches the ribs, and it helps prevent stuff from sliding around. It obviously also protects the bed a little bit when you throw stuff in and so on. It's just a real good bed liner. And because here we can still open this real easy, because they made a little gap right here so we can actually get in there and grab the handle right there. Also, they put a seam in there so it can easily open and bend up without doing any damage to the mat, even if you have stuff in there. So this is a really cool floor mat. Go check it out at EVBase. There's a link down below in the description. There's also a discount code where you can get 20% off at EVBase. This here is the Tesla CCS adapter, and you can see here as I'm trying to plug this in, it will hit right here. Can't go in any further. And up here, we're still ways out. So this is physically impossible to plug in here. Now let's take a look at the ChadeMo adapter. The ChadeMo adapter, on the other hand, is basically just a regular Tesla supercharger plug of the V2 superchargers. And it plugs in just like that. And you could hear it locked, but there is no light or anything. There we go, and we can unplug it. So that one will plug in, but will it charge? So to find out if it will charge, we have to go to a ChadeMo charger in town. And don't forget, check out this EVBase mat here for the Cybertruck. They also have a mat for the frunk, as well as other mats for interior and so on. So go check that out. There is a link down below in the description and a discount code, so you get 20% off. And now let's go to town. And just like that, we are in Missoula, Montana at the Electrify America charger. And look at this, my ChadeMo adapter is still in the exact same spot thanks to this super cool mat from EVBase. If you're interested in this mat and other Tesla accessories, go down below in the description. There's a link and a coupon code for 20% off. But now let's see if we can charge here with the ChadeMo adapter. This big old blue handle here is the ChadeMo plug that we need. It's a big heavy clunker, and I parked on the other side because that is closer to the charge port, and so we need to get over here. I have to plug in this here like that, and this whole clunker then plugs into the truck for charging. So now we got it plugged in. Now it's a matter of enabling the charger to start, which is another tricky thing, as you may know, with Electrify America. All right, I used the app trying to get this to start here. It says initiating charging. We'll see what happens. And now it gives me a vehicle timeout. All right, can't get it to go at this point, so I'll be unplugging again and plugging back in. The truck has turned red. So I'm unplugging and plug back in. There we go. Seems like now the app is stuck. There's always something with Electrify America. Okay, now it tells me again to unplug. Okay, my app at least is back to wherever it was. We'll wait for the charge port to close and reopen. All right, plugged back in. Plug in first, I'm plugged in, swipe to charge. Now this charger keeps telling me to plug in. Please plug in, I'm plugged in. Well, there is nothing here. All right, we'll try this all over again. So here it says it's ready. But the app is stuck. Nothing happens here. The truck doesn't even show any light. There's no communication. Nothing's going on. Well, let's see what it shows in the truck. Here in the truck it says ready to charge, and then down here it says unable to charge, charge station not powered. Huh. Okay, that's no good. Well, let's try one more time. All right, out here we had a vehicle timeout again. Let's see where the app is at. Okay, so the app is back to where I could plug in. Let's try that real quick. There we go. But immediately the truck goes blank, no light. But I'm still trying to initiate charge, but nothing's happening. There is no communication, so nothing's going on. So now it went red on the truck, but here it says initiating charging, so something's going on, but the truck went red. So let's go see what it says in the truck. Well, up here it says ready to charge, but down here it says ChadeMo charging stations not supported. Oh darn, now we know the Cybertruck really does not support ChadeMo charging. So the Cybertruck does recognize the adapter, it does recognize that it's plugged in to a ChadeMo, and it's not supported. I'm not positively sure why, because it shouldn't really make a difference. What comes out of the Tesla plug is Tesla language, what goes in is ChadeMo, but Tesla products are able to identify each other, and so it was able to identify that this is a ChadeMo adapter, and for some reason it's not enabled. I don't know why. It should really not make a difference at all, but Tesla chose to disable that. Well, it seems like we're just out of luck. So the ChadeMo adapter does not work on this Cybertruck. It does work on our 2013 Tesla Model S 85, on our 2018 Tesla Model 3 long-range dual motor. It did work on the 2024 Tesla Model 3 Highland, the new refreshed model. I tested it on there and it worked. So it works on everything but the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck, for some reason, can't use anything but basically a Tesla station, a Tesla supercharger, or a NACS charging station. Under the software tab, here we can find additional vehicle information, and at the top there you can see it says third-party NACS DC charging support is enabled. It nowhere on here talks about CCS. It just talks about NACS, which is the NACS standard. So it has basically the same plug as a Tesla plug, right? Just the NACS standard is based on the CCS. So according to that, it probably should CCS charge, but it certainly doesn't talk about anything else like ChadeMo or something. So it can't use any adapter. The CCS adapter doesn't plug in, and so it's only Tesla or NACS possible with the Cybertruck. That is kind of dumb in my opinion, because these ChadeMo adapters are out there. They're out there around the entire world. I believe they're still sold in Australia. I found them on the website there. They have been heavily used in Canada, because Canada didn't have superchargers for a long time. So why not? Why does the Cybertruck not charge off a ChadeMo? I mean, that seems like that's silly. And I'm sure this is just a software thing that would have to be enabled in here. And so, well, it does not work. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So we got to live with it. Now we know for a fact, because the screen said ChadeMo is not enabled. Well, nothing else we can do there. If you're interested in a rubber mat for your Cybertruck, for the bed, or for the front, or interior mats, or other accessories, they also have Rivian accessories, Rivian run boards and more. So go down below in the description, there's a link to the EVBase website, and there's a coupon code where you can get 20% off. So go check that out. Well, I guess now we're going to the supercharger. In any event, thank you for watching. Goodbye.